I'm talking AGP, anti-gravity project. I respect, staying true to the tech. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will. Got the dark matter token going up, I can tell. Hey, I can tell this is the start of something fresh. Shout out Hex Revision and Donna Hex, yes. I confess, Hexicans don't stress, cause as a community we one up. So tell me, are you in, or tell me, are you out? Do you want to win, or do you chase the clout? What is this really about? The treasury and lottery. If you meant dark tokens, you can get a part of it. So how does it work? Let me explain. First you buy the dark token, now you're in the game. Then you mint the dark and get a fuel cell. That's an NFT, one that earns yield. As long as you have it, it feels like magic. But if you vaporize the NFT, that's tragic. So most think crypto is a game. Are you here for the fame, or here to make a name? See, Hexicans reign, we create our own lane. I thought I told you, we the new financial gain. AGproject.io with the flow. And if you know what I know, then you know what I know. That's just how it go. Something like to support the team, the dream. Public service announcement, t.me/anti-gravity saga is the telegram. Tap in. It's for y'all. I'm talking AGP, anti-gravity project. I respect, staying true to the tech. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will. Got the dark matter token going up, I can tell.
This is Pulse and come to you live from Cuatro Cinco Studios in an undisclosed location. Not my mom's basement anymore, but we'll just say in my grandma's attic. It's been a while since I've been on here. Took a couple days off, some personal stuff. Steve Stash is in the house. What's up? What's up, Steve Stash? As you can see, I have my framed J1 here that you gave me. And now you guys can see everything on my computer screens. So it's a blessing and a curse, I guess. A lot of stuff going on. I'm going to announce the J5 art contest winner. We tried doing the poll inside of our community, and unfortunately, it just didn't work. I mean, we had way more votes than we had members in the collective, which the whole point of moving it to the collective on X was so that we could make sure that our members are voting and it's not getting spoofed. That didn't work out the way we wanted it to. So anyways, let me turn that light down just a little. That's better. So as I said, it's an interesting day, and I'm glad to be back on here. We are going to cover some of the stuff here bit by bit, but thank you very much for joining us. I've been trying to repost this in Twitter, and I apologize. I'm not sure how fast this internet is, but I do have some backup internet in case it goes out. We'll see if it goes through. But yeah, Twitter doesn't want to update here. So we'll see. I'm trying to share it there. Also, I'm trying to share it, obviously, in our general chat. Let me post it there as well. Here, I'm going to be posting the video, the YouTube link. I'm going to delete the spam in there every day, I swear. It's a new homie jumps in, goes through CAPTCHA just to shill some token. Yeah, so that's there. And once I get the X one, it says I'm live on X on StreamYard, but then again, oh wait, no, it doesn't say I'm on. It's there at all. It says that I'm on. So I'm on YouTube and I'm on Twitch, but I'm not on X. I wonder if I can add X to this. Remove X Twitter from this stream. No, I don't want to remove it. I want to add it to there. Just hit save and see if that now kicks on. Okay, so now if I look at my profile again, I should be able to retweet this one out and share the link with our group on Telegram. Yeah, so basically I'm going to go with the highest voted piece of art before the poll, because it seems like the fair thing to do since the poll got jacked. Like I said, there's 52 people in there, and I had the feeling that people would only, I mean, I thought you could vote maybe more than once, but there was 152 votes in a group of 52. So that doesn't, the math doesn't add up. Let's see here, post this. There, here we go. Jump up here. Say it live right now. Post that. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm declaring the winner of J5 NFT fuel cell contest to be AJ Rip City Cuts and Darkness Falls, because it came in at in the poll. It had 97 votes. And from AJ Rip City Cuts. So that one is a clear winner going into the poll, and then like all hell broke loose with the poll. So we had to do two, which, like I said, doesn't make sense. Someone figured out how to pump that up more than you'd think. But either way, let me back here. Maybe the glass could be removed. I will check. No. I think the glass is okay. I think we need to, like I said, I put a light above it in the last studio, and it helped with the glare. But the truth is, it needs more light coming at a different angle. But I don't know. I do share my screen and stuff, so if it gets to be like a security problem, we'll figure it out. But it is pretty dang cool. Rip City Hex, I got that hat. What up, peeps? You got this hat? This is Marco, the Hexagon hat, where you can actually change the pulse chain leather for a bunch of stuff. Don't know if you were here a second ago, AJ Rip City, but you are the winner of J5. You went in the strongest into the polls, and something went awry with the polls, so you win. You are the winner of J5. Now, granted, all of the runner-up and things like that, your secrets to the glass, exactly. Excuse me. Yeah, you're the winner. All the runners-up are also going to receive some prizes as well. I'll definitely hook you guys up, and I think that this was the best art contest to date, and that is saying a lot. Like, we've had some amazing art leading up through Journey 1, 2, 3, and 4, and Journey 5 was insane. Absolutely insane. Although I will tell you, AJ, you do have to take a screenshot or a still of whatever you know what you want it to be, and you got to put the logo. You gotta do this treatment right here where it's got like AG, the 3 logos, and then we got to put a J5 somewhere up there. It's somewhere on the screen. So I'm going to leave that in your capable hands. you'll probably do it in your truck on lunch break on your phone. But yeah, great work. Congratulations. Really proud of you. Been just great. Yeah, we might lose internet if we lose. I do have a backup, but I'm not sure if it's gonna catch this if this one falls or fails. So, knock on wood or whatever. He says, "Gotcha." I know I can't wait to have it. Minting's going down in 1 day, 13 days. Let me actually not dig in this. The upload is not going great. Hex Glenn in the house. How you doing, bro? Good to see you as always. Let me share my screen here. And there we go. Share the audio. Yes, thank you very much. Boom, we'll kill that. Take me off of there so that it's not trying to give me other. It's really great. Thank you. Yeah, and thanks for being gracious and throwing some love back to the community. We really do have the best community in crypto, hands down. Like seriously, the best. So good. So good. So yeah, like I was saying, if you go to the communities and you go to the collect, let's see how many people are in here. I'm gonna fill this just so that it's taking less 54 members. So there's 54 members, 12. I'm a huge fan of that, just like I'm a huge fan of all of this. But my judges' choices, I threw in CryptoCat's poem, which I thought was amazing, and Axiomicons music video, because I thought that they were pretty close to these anyways, and they were kind of short last minute. But as you can see, it says Chief won, Blue Whale Crystal won with 58% of the vote. But again, there's 153 votes here. So I don't know what 58%. Oh, yeah, I do. I got a handy dandy calculator here. Hang on, check this out. So if you do 153 times 58%, we'll call it 59%. So there were 90 votes right here, which means that everyone would have had to vote. Everyone in the entire community would have had to vote twice. Not likely. That's I mean, if we wanted to do this, we could have had like Diebold do the voting system, right? But check this out. So 30, if you do 152 times 30%, 45 votes, that sounds a lot more realistic than 90 votes, right? I don't know. I might be pissing some people off, and I'm okay with that. But we're just going to have to see if we can do this better next time. I really wish we could have done one poll. We might actually have people do individual songs. I'm sure we can look into this and see who did the likes and the retweets and the votes. But these were definitely not inside of the collective. And that was what the thing we were trying to make sure. It was like voter fraud or voter verification. We're like, are these people really people or are they bots? And if they're bots, then it's not really fair to have bots vote on art. So anyways, this is the one I like. I appreciate the one that got those votes. I just don't believe it. And yeah, it just goes on and on. It's great stuff. Congratulations to AJ Rip City Cuts. Like I said, when we get that there, we will add it to our metadata as well. That being said, let's check out our favorite website in the entire world, agproject.io. agproject.io has it's 1 day and 13 hours and 26 minutes until you guys can mint J5 fuel cell NFTs. So the next journey of NFTs goes live for minting in 1 day and 13 hours. That's a huge deal. Oh shoot, there was something I was going to share with you, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until it's more fleshed out and impressive. But there is something that I believe is really, really going to knock your kids' socks off. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm going to go into it when it's ready, and it should be ready in a couple days. But yeah, this is where you're going to go to Mint. And then if you click on Tools, excuse me, Tools opens the beta page, beta.agproject.io, and here we can check the lottery. The lottery's been announced, even though the lottery wasn't supposed to be announced for a day. It was announced early because a hiccup on network. But this scrape button, some of you guys are having trouble scraping the scrape button, but this, I bet you your errors go away in about a day when this was actually going to roll over. Now, the next one, this is the lottery that's going to be in Journey 5 that this is counting down to. So keep an eye out for that. Again, 24,000 DART tokens given out. Amazing. I consider this one of the best. And then, of course, the Treasury is going to pay out. This is a big deal, guys. 325,000, or about a third of the entire DART supply, is in the Treasury. It's going to be paid out in 1 day and 13 hours. Like, it's going to get paid out actually before then. It's like 12 hours before then because it rolls over at the same time as the lottery drawing does. So in about 1 day and 1 hour, you should be seeing all of your fuel cells getting paid from the Treasury, which is a big, big deal because, as we know, J1 and J2 are going to get fat payouts because the collective was able to hack the evil address and vaporize all of the J1 and J2s, which means that they have half as many people to compete with for yield. So they're killing it. Those people that got the J1s and J2s, especially when they were for sale and when we're doing the Pulse Pink Miss Well game, you guys are in a good spot. That's pretty cool. Dark matters, as we can see, there's less than 1 million of these tokens. You need one of these tokens to mint one of these fuel cells. So if you look at the supply, there's not a lot. There's a lot in the evil address still. The evil address still has 419,000 dark to mint. That's amazing. And then, of course, there's 34% in the Treasury that's locked up in fuel cells or ready to be paid out. And then you have the mystery box in about 75,000. And you have the jackpot box with 45,000 still in it unscraped. That's bananas. And then, of course, you got mystery address and you got Pink Miss Well, and then you got benevolent well. So if you add up all these right here, there's not a lot of for sale. I mean, as you see this right in here with 3,000, that is a liquidity providing address. That's not, it's not a wallet. I mean, that's on the market to buy, to sell on aggregates and indexes. But even this person with 3,000 right here, 2,000, 2,000, 1,700. Unless these guys want to sell, there's really not a lot. There's some on the market, obviously, liquidity, but I think from here on out, the evil address is going to take the lead in most of the minting and the whales. And then if you guys here that are sitting on some, you guys can jump in, but you don't have enough dark. You don't have enough dark. You don't have enough fuel cells. It's just, oh, it's bananas. Let me, I don't think I have my charts up here. Let's go to the charts real quick. All right, so charts. We're looking at the charts today. I think that dark is extremely oversold. It's about $12 on most of the pairs. This is dark and dat, which has 28 grand of liquidity. And then you have dark and wrapped pulse, which only has a couple grand of liquidity, but it's also down to 12, which is, like I said, I and the fact that the thing as well is down to 239, like $239 right now. You have 1 day and 13 hours to buy Pink Miss Well off the market, send it to the Pink Miss Well address at this insanely low price, and get one J4 for every 50,000 of these. So if you were to buy a million for $239 and send it to the Pink Miss Well, you get 20 J4s and 2 dark. I can't believe people are not snatching this up right now. It's bananas. There's $400 in volume, for crying out loud, right here. And this is someone just dumping 80, 20, 60, 40 bucks at a time. Like, but it's insane. Someone is spoofing and doing this, because these aren't real. Like if you look at these addresses, they're not sitting on Pink Miss Well. They're not on the Pink Miss Well list. Those are spoof addresses, and they're not bots, because bots trade a much more predictable amount, very close to the same amount over and over again. But look, someone jumped in with a buy of 22 bucks. They know what's up. They know this chart is definitely taking a break, and there's a lot of people degenerating into a lot of pump.tire tokens right now. And so I don't know. It's not. To me, this is a crazy good deal. Not financial advice, obviously. Homie Don't Play That token is down a little bit, but it's still around 5 cents. Wrapped Pulse. So Pulse is up a little bit on the 1% there on the day. It's still trying to get back over 404. Hex is still trying to climb up and punch through a penny back down to 8.2. Not great, but it's not horrible. Like, it's taking a break, just like Pink Miss Well. It's taking a break, man. Yep is still ridiculous and shooting to the moon. If you guys find this for sale, it might be a good chance to grab some Yep and put it to work on the Homie Don't Play That farms on Hocus Pocus. Yeah, I checked that one. Dark and Hex is down to 1182. If you guys are wanting to do this, look, there's $282 of volume. Someone sold 99 bucks. But like I said, if we look at this address right here that's selling it, supposedly, they got a million pulse. But usually when you look up these addresses, they don't have any more dark. They never had any dark. It was just bounced through here, This one, yeah, Defiant, Donald Dink. Yeah, Babyface. This is what I believe it. This could be someone that's really into all this stuff. Stack'em, MRAC, Fibcoin, Rush, 9. They got some 9-inch LP. So that tells me there's a human in here somewhere. But then, like I said, you look down here, there's no more dark. Not only is there no dark, they got some Forge NFTs, so they've been around a while. They have 2 fuel cells. Okay, so let me explain something to you. This address with 2 fuel cells was an airdrop recipient, which means it's probable that these 9 tokens that they got for free, and they're dumping. This is an airdrop dumper right here. This is an airdrop dumper, most likely right here, if you were to look at that. So he said these people aren't really in the community. They're just most likely FOMOing or cheating out of this and FOMOing out of their coins. But I feel like, again, not financial advice, but I feel like they might regret selling, because they didn't really get 11 bucks. They were selling at 11 bucks right there. They weren't even getting 12 or higher. They're getting 11 bucks for their sell. So their order was filled down here and snapped right back up, because everyone else is like, oh yeah, Dark's 12 bucks at these other places. Here's Dark and Nope, 7K of liquidity in this pair, and it's same thing. It's just going down, but again, $152 in volume. Like, not a lot of real actual big sells there. PulseX still charging hard, doing good, looking pretty dang good. Higher high, the previous high, and now it's fighting these peaks right here. Good. Solid X is taking a break, but still a higher high, looking good, looking good. Magic Carpet Ride. Oh, and then this other one's got the most liquidity, but Magic Carpet Ride is taking a break, but looking very strong and healthy with this bounce. This one right here, Dark Pink Miss Wealth, there's 32 grand of liquidity in this pair right here, which is almost as much liquidity as Pink Miss Well and Pulse. That's locked from its graduation, but it's down to $12 here. Looks a lot worse than it is. On most charts, they've got $126 at the top of the chart, so they're more like this. This is what something with history would look like right there. But anyways, I cannot tell you insane that is. What a good deal that is. Print token is, this one's really fun to watch because it is erratic and sporadic and crazy. And then of course we take that off of the table right there, and we go auto. And yeah, it had that crazy buck and then a bounce, still up, way up from where it was, but interesting token to say the least. Proof of no work, one of the tax tokens from our buddy, Proof of no work dev. It's looking strong, looking strong. A little bit of liquidity there, 5K liquidity. Excuse me. Looking pretty good, pretty strong. Enjoying that. Congratulations to him and the community. Let me check back here. Oh, here we go. We got some more people. Thanks for the support. Yes. Let's see here. Pulse Wave Vibe is here. Axiom Icon, who I added as a judge's favorite into the poll. Good to see you, man. Check out his YouTube channel as well, because he's got some really good tunes. Darkness Falls was a labor of love for you all. That it shows. Congrats, AJ. Thank you, Pulse Wave Vibe. I never got a chance to vote, so there's that. Well, apparently you voted several times because that poll was bananas. It was odd. In the last hour, there was 53 votes. Yeah, that's, like I said, that's why we can't have nice things, kids. That's why we have nice things. So we'll see what's going on. We'll try to figure out how to keep it from getting hacked. But Bright Light, hey, I'm afraid of the dark. Can't wait to mint. And congrats, our Rip Master. Yes, and congrats on your charts looking ridiculous, my friend. Yep, token is looking great. I thought the whole video would be the NFT LOL. I don't think we can do. I mean, I think we can do that. But the sweet spot for metadata is about 10 megabytes. I believe that's the number I remember. So yeah, check that out. 10 megabytes. So a high quality one. Yeah, bless you, buddy. Who has J4 unscraped with 7.4 dark in it? This guy. What up, Ray? Good night, folks. Thank you. I'll give you a call tomorrow, Max. Poorah. Thank you. I love you, buddy. Good night, Ripmaster. That Pink Miss Well deal is tempting for my 1 million pulse to have up. If you have a couple $100 sitting in powder somewhere, I cannot tell you what an insane deal that is, because once we start minting J5s, the Pink Miss Well game or the Pink Miss Well deal is going to be wrapped around J5s. Think about that. This is maybe the last chance until people sell them in the future to get your hands on a J4. And people slept on the J1s and J2s. Tracy G, in the place to be. Good evening. I see you all around Twitter. I see you in all the streams. You are definitely here to hang. Thank you for your engagement and your support. You don't have enough unscraped fuel cells. We got to add that to the tagline, man. That is good. I like that. Let's check on our game, Pink Miss Well. Our Pink Miss Well game. Let's check this out. Oh, I probably have to sign in as well. Let's see here. There we go. I'm signed in on my wallet. How much pulse do I have? Like $75 pulse in here. Woo, 6B5A took round 18 and got 4.6 dark. That is insane. There are 78 tickets left on round 19, And I've seen shout out to Hex T Armstrong for tweeting this out and promoting this. Really appreciate that, dude. And yeah, this is, man, get in here, folks. Get in here. There's going to be a time when you'll look back and see, oh my gosh, these guys got 3 or 4 dark for, the tickets are like 70 cents, right? Like here, I'll buy 2 tickets here just to show you guys how much they are. Enter the game. Looks like that's going to charge me about $1.42. Yeah, so it's like 70 cents a ticket, and it's less than 2 cents on the network fee for the validators. So check this out, where it says hit enter game to buy tickets. This will change to my 2 numbers, which are going to be probably 23 and 24. Yep, 23 and 24. There's my 2 tickets. So if I win, last man standing wins, then for $1.40, I got 60 bucks worth of hex. That's good odds. That's good odds. I mean, I'm not telling you guys how to gamble or anything, but if you're gonna lean in on some degen, this is a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Maybe I'll do a late night stream sometime, play some music videos and shoot that. That's a lot of fun. Hocus Pocus. Look at the homie don't play that farms ranging in 100 to 400. Yep, and dat is paying 410%. That's insane. That makes me want to sell some kidneys and buy some more dat and yep. Damn. Okay, dat solid X paying 136, 146, 218, 193. 193. You can sit in dat and dark and provide liquidity and farm it, and there's 193 percent APR. That's amazing. Dat Inc. is paying 269. Nice. And then of course Surf and Wrap Pulse. This is a trophy thing. That's not SRF. That's something else. If I go here, if I change it from a custom to staked and I erase this is going to show us our actuator farm right here. And our actuator farms paid us out $8 of actuator that we can claim, 22,000 actuator we've earned. And we've earned that, my friends, let me connect the wallet here. Yeah, connect it. We set up this stake with $30 of hex and then $30 of liquid hex. So we staked it 60 days ago, and in 60 days we've earned 103 hex, and we've earned some rewards from PulseX. So we've earned these 2 rewards from PulseX, although it's really hard to find them in your wallet and see them on PulseX. So anyways, but the pool, like I said, the farm, we put $30 down. It's worth $96 in today's prices of HTT and hex. And we got $8 and $9 in actuator, depending on the day. That's an insane rate of return. It's at 47.5%, APR right now. It's been as high as 126 when things got crazy. These APRs are probably going to go down, but also the actuator issuance is going to go down too. So we'll see what that does. Go to Coin Market League and vote for your favorite cryptos all day, A day, day. I'm going to have to, sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't, but I love to vote for Carpe Diem, the first pension on blockchain. And usually I can also post it here on X. So I'll post it here on X. Follow these guys. They are really good at engaging and reposting. So if you want to get the word out for a token, Dark's at number 2 on this list, but we'll have to see what it is overall when we're done posting these. So yeah, we'll post that and we'll come back here. And of course, Hex, we've got to give Hex some love. We love our Hex. We have it tattooed on our body for the rest of our life. And I'll tell you why I have it on there for the rest of my life. Because I am way too big of a baby, of a wuss, to ever get any of my tattoos removed. honestly, getting the tattoos was like the edge of my pain tolerance. Removing them is something that I just don't think I'll. So I'm hexed till I die, and I'm saving the other shoulder for something dark matter related, and not sure exactly how that's going to go down because we have 3 logos between the collective and stuff. Yeah, so that's what's going on there. Let's go to all, and actually we can kill these windows now. But you go to all. Carpe Diem's at 12, Dark's at 15, Hex is at 16, Hocus Pocus is at 21 on the whole on the main one. So if you guys get in here and vote, like I said, this Raptorium and this Roasted, these are always in the hundreds. I think there's scripts that are voting for these ones, if I'm being honest, but it would be great to get up here and get those guys' attention. OX Bistro, 0x Bistro, the best place on earth to buy and sell crypto with no slippage. Right now there's some ST3 that's in the green, so there's a deal on that. Bean is a little out of the money. 5.5 billion beans. How much does that cost? $90 you can get 555 beans, 5.5 billion and a bunch of 5 beans for $73. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. Good deal right there. Yup token is for sale. There's 1 million Yup token. They're going to cost you about $159 in Pulse. That is a great deal on Yup, especially if you get some dat homie don't play dat and you put them to work on that farm. That's a killer deal. Killer deal. Here we have pulsemarket.app, and this is the best place right now to see your NFTs. You can see I got 3 J1s up here, a J2, I got a 404 Mon from our homies over there, and I've got some dark matter, the J3s. As you can see, J3 up in the corner. We got a bunch of J3s, and then we got about 15 J4s, and when this minting window opens, we got about 47 dark in here to go shopping with. So I can imagine we're going to be adding to our collection. But yeah, Pulse Market app, you can buy and sell for dark here. Dark is a accepted payment method here on pulsemarket.app. Ethereum is punching up around 2,500 today. Old man Bitcoin is at 107.9, pretty badass. And then let's look at the Nostradamus chart and see what's going on. It's crazy how low that the bear is sucking again. Like, I don't know where this head's going to end up, but we got the bull coming up. We'll see. We had 3 good bulls, 1 great bull, 1 good, 2 other good ones, 1 shitty bull, and I don't know. Is this going to predict the future of a pulse pump or a hex pump or a dark pump? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. It's been an eerily accurate chart up to this point. This is our 45-day journey. So here's the first 45-day journey: 1 bull, 3 lotteries, 1 mint, 3 lotteries, 1 mint, 3 lotteries, 1 mint, 3 lotteries. So every 45 days we have our own bull and bear cycle here. And I believe dark's going to be the most scarce token with the most demand at some point. It's people I think are really sleeping on the supply. So yeah, that's that. Again, yeah, Pink Miss Well, it's a hell of a price, especially considering most of this is locked in liquidity and in the hands of the Pink Miss Well, and the Pink Miss Well, as you can see, not a fan of selling, not a fan at all. So interesting. And we come back here to our comments and screens, see what's going on. That's why I came up with it for the tagline. Hold on, I'm in soon. Got me 30 tickets. I better win the mist. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, so now there are 46 ticket spots left. So if you guys want to jump in here, I might do a stream later, but if I have to buy all these tickets, usually I'll put these for sale on OX Bistro. But if I buy most of the tickets, I'm probably just going to keep the dark at $12. I mean, honestly, that's insane. That's bananas. So, anyways, shout out to Zephyr Trips for his amazing work on all the journeys, NFTs, and for the videos and stuff ahead of time. Like, killer deal, killer work. This 3D dark matter that's spinning in my background is also from Zephyr Trips. He's cool. Him and like I said, this community is built different. It's different. This is rare air. This is a special fight club we got here. And even though the prices are down and people are kind of like holding their breath, waiting for stuff to pump, it's a great opportunity, I believe, for some of you guys who say, man, I wish I had more dark for minting. I wish I had more dark for the future. So I'm grateful that it's giving some people an opportunity to buy at what I think is a bananas price. So that being said, I love you guys. Remember, you matter. What you do matters, and your best. You're good enough. Just are right this second. Some bets on who you guys think is going to win, and put up your favorite crypto. We can be doing that in the Telegram. I know we have some dark matter, some dark sickens that are really into F1 and would love to put up $50 of whatever token against whoever for whatever pole position. Well, actually, sorry, pole position's been done. Qualifying's been done. They're watching it right now at this place. But yeah, once we do that, we'll probably jump on and start offering some wagers in our Telegram for F1 if you guys are into that. And I was going to do a stream tomorrow before the race, but it's like 7 a.m. our time. So I'm probably not going to wake up and stream at 5 a.m. But I just really appreciate the hell out of you guys. This community is one of the best things in life to me. So thank you. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart for believing in me, for watching a stream, for going on for minting, for going in our Telegram, for reading the book, for all the fun things we got going on, for putting in art. I'm humbled and truly grateful to you guys. So that being said, let me share my screen again, and we're going to go out on Darkness Falls, and I will catch you guys maybe later tonight, but most likely tomorrow. And I think that this internet held up. I don't know if we had to go to the backup. It says we didn't have to go to the backup, but then again, I'll find out what the quality and stuff is here. So anyways, love you guys. Hex Monkey, lots of love right back at you, buddy. Good to see you. Yeah, and thanks for your patience with the project and with me not streaming the last couple of days. Had some personal stuff I had to take care of, and you guys have been supportive and helpful through the whole thing. Reached out, some people have been sending me prayers and stuff, and I appreciate that. That's special. That's, like I said, this community is built different, and I love you guys. So let me share my screen. And we're going to go out on Darkness Falls by the one and only AJ Rip City Hex, Rip City Cuts, even though he's already drank his warm milk and gone to bed and watched Matlock. No, I kid. He was one of the hardest working people I've ever met in my life. So, get some sleep. He needs his rest, and hopefully he'll watch this replay tomorrow and see his baby his baby that won J5. Congratulations to him for sure. Congratulations to everyone that submitted. You guys did such an amazing job here with this. It's truly just truly amazing. So.
Dark matter calling in the still of the night. Frequencies, fire, fuel cells ignite. Dark token shimmer, stars beyond flicker. The address which holds the evil unfolds. Strength in arms not quivering, evil never minting its whore. Down this dark and dreary road, jackpots found their simmering. Hit the button, claim its share. Gravity hover in the cosmic air. Fuel cells burn, brightness lights the rays. Dark matter tempts this risky embrace. You've run deep in this sequential daydream. Vaporize, hold an enticing hero's fight. Which will it be? Mystified in these crypto frequencies. This lottery spin phase by phase. Evil address real in half the days. Winning mounds of unscraped sits. A dormant prize in this cosmic pit. Minting windows, chance takes flight. Fuel cells bloom through the coded night. Burn it, keep it, your mind is such a mess. How long can this go on? Fuel cells burn, brightness lights the rays. Dark matter tempts this risky embrace. Chills run deep in this sequential daydream. Vaporize, hold an enticing hero's fight. Which will it be? Mystified in these crypto frequencies. Scrape button glows, this chance to seize the loot. Evil stash rolls to the next group. Bigger pots, the winners rise. Higher stakes light up the skies. 33 phases, the finite journey's arc. Pulse chain thrives through the endless dark. Holder's choice, the stars align. Anti-gravity's ours, by this the grand design. Fuel cells burn, brightness lights the rays. Dark matter tempts this risky embrace. Years run deep in this sequential daydream. Vaporize, hold an enticing hero's fight. Which will it be? Mystified in these crypto frequencies.